Good afternoon, folks. This afternoon's topic is what states force you to take care of your parents. Points directly to the long-standing but often misunderstood world of fellow fellow care responsibility laws for elderly people. Okay, that's responsible responsibility laws, statutes that allow a state nursing home to or other creditor to hold adult children financially responsible for the basic care of indigent parents. These laws sit at the intersection of family obligation, long-term care, financing, and the gaps in America's elder care system. Although they rarely make headlines, they have real consequences for families navigating aging, illness, and limited resources. What these laws actually do. Uh, Filial responsibility laws are not about micromanaging family relationships. They are legal mechanisms that can be invoked when an older adult cannot meet their own needs and the other safety nets fall short. Court duty. These statutes generally allow a court to require an adult child to contribute to a parent's food, housing, medical care, or long-term care costs. The idea is to prevent the parent from becoming a public charge or leaving unpaid institutional bills. Civil, not automatic. Most laws create a civil cause of action, meaning a creditor must actively sue the adult child. There is no automatic garnishment or state initiated penalty. Criminal language exists but is outdated. Some older statutes still contain criminal provisions, remnants of early 20th century poor relief laws, but these are almost never used. Their presence however contributes to public confusion and anxiety. These laws don't require adult children to prove or to provide hands-on caregiving. They focus on financial responsibility, not personal care. How many states have them and how often are they used? The number varies depending on how one counts active, dominant, or symbolic statutes. Commonly cited range. Many legal summaries note that about 24 to 27 states still have some form of the law, of the responsibility law on the books. Why 13 states? Sometimes appears some articles narrow the list to states where the laws are considered potentially enforceable today, including those that are outdated, limited in scope, or overridden by other statutes. Enforcement is rare but real. Most states do not actively pursue these cases. Medicaid coverage, estate recovery, and negotiated payment plans usually resolve unpaid bills before financial laws come into play. Enforcement tends to occur only when a parent has no assets, no Medicaid eligibility, and a facility or creditor is left with substantial unpaid costs. In other words, the law exists, but they are not a routine part of elder care financing. A notable example and why it matters. Pennsylvania's 2012 case. A landmark decision required an adult son to pay his mother's $90,000 nursing home bill after she left the facility without paying and before Medicaid eligibility was established. The case is frequently cited because it demonstrates that responsibility law can be enforced within circumstances when circumstances align. Why this matters for families. Nursing homes and hospitals may use these laws as leverage when seeking payment. Families may face unexpected financial exposure if long-term long-term care planning is incomplete. The laws can intensify already complex family dynamics around caregiving, responsibility, and fairness. Even if enforcement is rare, the possibility shapes how institutions approach unpaid care. Practical takeaways for families. Understanding these laws is less about fear and more about preparation. Know your state statute. Some states have broad, modernized laws, others have narrow, antiquated ones. A quick review can clarify your risk. Plan early. Long-term care insurance, Medicaid planning, basic estate planning, transparent family discussions. These steps can dramatically reduce the likelihood of a financial claim. Context matters. Courts consider the parent's financial need, the adult child's responsibility to pay, and whether other remedies like Medicaid are available. Responsibility is not a blanket obligation. It's a case-by-case determination. Okay, so I will be back on for B in a few. For now, Gator Wellness. Take care, folks.